Hey y'all, Jamie, that's me here. Welcome back to the channel. Listen, I want us to talk more about Love Island USA because it's so much going on with season 6 that has kind of intertwined a little bit with season 7, meaning Leah versus Huda. And we're going to get into that in just a second. But you guys know it has been about a week since we've learned about the breakup between Mr. Kenny and Mrs. Janae. All right. Unfortunately, the two have separated. And with that being said, Janae has received a lot of love. Meanwhile, Kenny has lost a ton of followers. I mean, a ton. But Kenny kind of hit the people with like a little whammy because it seems like he may have a private Instagram of some sort. And we'll get into that in just a second. But I want you guys to see all of the love that Miss Janae received, okay, from her supporters, and also hearing what it is that she would like for the fans to do when it comes to Kenny and more so his family. All right. So let us go ahead and get into what Janae had to say more recently. Let's check that out.
You guys, the amount of flowers I've received, this is crazy. Thank you guys so much to everyone that sent me flowers. Some of them didn't have like a card, but just know I received it and my house smells amazing and it honestly has put like the brightest smile on my face. I love you guys so much. Okay, I have to put my hand here so you guys like don't see my address, but to everyone that has sent me a gift package, PR, anything, believe me, it's here. I don't know how long it's gonna take me, but I promise you I'm gonna get through these. But every brand that has reached out and sent me something, I love you guys more than you guys will ever know. Thank you, thank you. It piles up like insanely fast, but I'm gonna get through these in the next couple of days, I promise. Also, I just want you guys to know, hi, I'm okay. I pinky promise. I've seen all the love you guys draw me in on social media. It has been an overflow of just support and prayers, and that means more to me than you guys will ever know. But I want to close this chapter of my life. Like, I don't want it to take any more of my energy. I don't want it to take any more of y'all's energy. You guys did such an amazing job showing me that I'm okay and that I'm gonna be okay and that it's all love. So if we can all agree to just like close this chapter, it's draining me and I know it's draining you guys, but just letting you know, I saw all the love. I saw everything, all the text messages, the DMs, the emails, the TikToks, everything. I love you guys, but I need to move on. And I hope you guys can move on too. What's done is done. God knows what happens, and that's all that matters. But I love you guys, and thank you, and I'm okay. I pinky promise. Hi, one more thing, sorry. You guys, if you genuinely love me, if you genuinely care about me, want to help me heal, I'm begging you, please leave Kenny's family alone. That family did nothing wrong to me. They were nothing but kind. Everyone I ever met always defends me, always stood up for me. Do not go to their house. Don't go to their jobs. Do not threaten them. I'm begging you, leave them alone. They've been through enough. They've been apologetic to me. They've always been nice to me. So I'm begging you guys, please leave Kenny's family alone. I'm trying to close this chapter. It's getting stressful. But if you guys could do anything for me, can you guys just leave it alone? Like, we're done. We're moving on. But his family were always so kind. So kind to me. So I'd appreciate it if you guys would leave their home, leave their jobs, everything. It's not okay. I do not think that's okay. That's just not funny to me. Please.
All right. So you guys just heard what Janae had to say. And I can really appreciate her letting people know. All right. When your fans are getting out of hand, go and let them know to slow it down, okay? Just come to a full stop. Do not harass certain individuals, whatever the case is, all right? Whatever the case is. So I do appreciate her coming to the front and letting everybody know to, chill out on the family. Now, she didn't necessarily say chill out on Kenny, okay? So obviously, she's like, y'all can continue to give him that work, all right? Especially if he's going to come online with a chat GPT announcement or whatever the case is and play in the people's face. Okay. So that's that with Janae and Kenny, but not necessarily done with Kenny because it has been discovered that Kenny has a secret Instagram. So he had this link on his page. Once you go to the link on his page, you would tap on it, it'll give you the breakdown for his other social media projects or whatever the case is, right? When you click on Instagram, it took you back to a completely different page. And on that page, it said, shh, it's a secret, right? So he had some page where he was like, quiet, it's a secret. A lot of people don't know about this page. And on that page, he did have this post here, which he has since removed. And this post says, to Janae Craig, and anyone who needs to hear this, it was never fake. Whatever people may assume, I know what I felt and I meant it. Every smile, every conversation, every moment, we shared something real, at least from my side. I didn't fake love. I didn't fake care. I didn't fake showing up. But sometimes love alone isn't enough. And when things fall apart, people start rewriting the story to make it hurt less. I won't do that. I won't pretend we didn't matter just because we didn't last. So let this be my final word. I showed up with my whole heart. I gave what I had. And now I'm choosing peace over pain and truth over rumors. What? Wish you healing, I'll find mine too. Now, that does seem to me like a Kenny response versus a Chat GPT response. But there were other things that was happening on the page that kind of got me wondering, is this really Kenny's page or was Kenny's page hacked? I don't know. Because if it's your link in bio that takes you back to a particular Instagram page, I would want to believe that is not a hacked page. That is a your page that you wanted to share with other people. So I feel like Kenny may be trolling the people. That's what it is that I'm thinking, but let's get into more because he also puts this up on the page at that time and has since removed things. It says story time with full receipts coming Monday. Subscribe to be notified. All right. So Kenny has now created his YouTube channel. He's telling people if you want to get the tea, get any details about what happened, go over there. That would be real interesting to see if on Monday he actually drops something. I do not believe he's going to do that because right now it may suck for him because no matter what he says, you're going to continue to lose followers. Especially if whatever you say does not come with a form of accountability. Like people are not going to rock with you. It's going to be worse for you. But this is what's being put out there with Kenny. And of course, I did go over to the Instagram page that he now has. And this is a mess. Okay. This is the page that he now has, still has pictures of he and Janae. It's just this portion makes me feel like is this are you hacked, sir? Are you hacked? Because I'm like, if you guys will hack into Olandria's into her Twitter, I'm sorry, her TikTok account and show your it's the way that you did, I wouldn't be surprised if they did the same thing with Kenny. Because why would you then go want to put more pictures up of y'all two? Like I feel like that's taunting just a bit. But at the same time, because this page was linked on his link in bio, that's why I believe that this is Kenny's page. It's just very awkward. This is it. Let's click on this again.
So we're rolling? All right.
I think this is it.
Okay. So we're rolling? All right.
I think this is it. So are you supposed to be showing text messages and all of that? Like what? Huh? This is Kenny, y'all. This is Kenny. Wow. What you want? Look at that. Ain't that something? Well, I did hop over to the YouTube page. He does have this one little thing up,
All right.
breaking my silence. The same thing we saw on his social media, on his Instagram. And then now, why would you caption it with, she said, I wouldn't move on. Watch me. Looks like this is Kenny playing games again. Okay. Unless this is an old photo or video somebody can identify from somewhere else. This is Kenny's page, okay? And instead of him getting to the answers and things, it looks like he's just doing a full-on unboxing of products that he received from different brands. And, you know, a lot of people are dragging him in the comments. They are wearing him out in the comments because they're like, sir, we need you to get to what it is we need you to get to. So I don't know. We don't even know if Kenny's going to be telling the truth on the 4th or speak it out or what he's going to do. But I just had to bring this to you guys so you all are up to date. If you're not and you haven't been up to date, Janae and Kenny of season 6 of Love Island USA have now broken up. All right. Kenny put a statement out. It led to Leah dragging him, Serena having things to say, Kayla, as well as Olivia. All right. Everybody has pretty much tapped on his shoulder with things that they needed to say. From that moment, he eventually said nothing. Well, no, he put that one statement out, but he hasn't said anything since until we found out about this private Instagram that he has where he plans to expose everything on tomorrow. So we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen, but that's what's going on with them. All right. Now, in the meantime, I want us to hop over to something that's really, really interesting as it pertains to Miguel, Leah, Huda, and Lewis. Lewis was at one point a good friend of Miguel's, okay? And there's this other guy that was friends with Isaac. Isaac, I'm not even really sure of Isaac. I want to believe that he's a streamer. You guys can fill us in the comments. But he is literally taking a call with Miguel on a live stream where they're talking about issues as it pertains to Leah, Lewis, Huda, whatever. Okay. And this led to Leah having to come out and say some things as well as Miguel. So I want us to go ahead and check this video out so that we can see what the people had to say. So let's get into this real quick.
Yeah, I mean, I don't consider responding to TikTok live comments as association with her at all, but I just didn't say that, bro. Unless you find a clip saying that, like I said, I didn't say that.
So it appears that Miguel may have gotten wind of the fact that Isaac, his friend, or former friend Isaac, and his other friend Lewis, that's being seen around the town with Huda, right? It appears that they were talking some stuff about Leah, and it got back to either Leah or Miguel, both of them. So now Miguel is calling him to find out about that information, like what is it that you're saying about my girl? Because really, one thing about it, Miguel don't play about his girl. Keep his girl's name out your mouth, and she don't play about him. Get my man's pictures and stuff off your page, all right? So that's what Miguel is calling him about. So let's get back.
Yeah, I mean, I don't consider responding to TikTok live comments as association with her at all, but I just didn't say that, bro. Unless you find a clip saying that, like I said, I didn't say that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's your girl. Like, you're calling me and saying stop talking about my girl. Like, obviously, I'm gonna stop talking about your bro. Like, I respect you, bro. Like, obviously, like I still have love for you, obviously. It's just, you know, you gotta acknowledge it's a little weird now, you know. I don't know. I don't know if I like it either. You know, like shit used to be way easier when you were fucking, you know.
Things used to be way easier when you were single. So you wish your homeboy was still single? Because y'all could talk mess about the BITs. You'll never be able to talk mess about your friend's partner. Like, come on.
You know, like, why are you so worried about like DMs though? Because I can tell you're not only checking them a lot, but like, yeah, but like, yeah, I understand that, but like, tomorrow, like, people will forget my live completely.
Yeah, to make you like nervous.
I wouldn't say nervous. You excite me.
Yeah,
Really?
Uh-huh.
I try.
I was really trying to stay.
Yeah, I know, but like, Miguel, bro, Mo, you're glazing over shit though. Like, bro, your girl got mad that Lou was talking to a girl that she doesn't even know, bro. Like, bro, come on. You can't have like,
Your girl got mad that Lewis is talking to a girl she doesn't even know. Lewis is the guy that has been seen around town or out of the country, whatever the case is, with Huda. All right. And a lot of people have been complaining because they feel like, wow, she's with a whole another guy, and not with her child. I don't know what that woman has going on, but that's what some of the comments have been saying. Okay. So that appears to be an issue. Your girl got mad that Lewis is with a girl that she doesn't even know.
your girl say shit and then be mad when like I say way lesser. You know what I mean? Just because she's mad. You get what? No, but that's where you're getting it. No, but that's where you're getting it twisted. Because if Leah says some absolute wild shit to me IRL, that doesn't matter. I can say whatever the fuck I want socially or not. Of course, but like it's not your decision whether I want to say it. It's not your decision whether I want to say it online or not. Of course, you're like my boy, and I'm not gonna like do that. But I'm saying that you have you got to realize you have zero control about whether what I think is morally right. When she was the first one to say, I've never said, bro, I haven't said fucking shit about your girl ever.
Why are you having this conversation on a live stream? Like, that's crazy.
She's the one that said shit to me in the first place. So it's like the fact that you expect me to control what I'm saying online is like doesn't make any sense. And again, I want to reiterate, I'm not going to say anything online about her, but like that, you know what I'm saying? Like she can't fire first, and then you be mad about how I fire back. Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh, honey, that right there is a mess. I can't believe he literally sat on a live stream having a full on conversation with somebody that's your friend that you say you rock with, but you already know how this is going to look to the fans, how they're going to respond and react to all of this, which really likely led to Miguel trying to ask you about it anyway, and you're going to want to have a full conversation on this live. That's a lot. But right as this video was surfacing on TikTok, Leah did get in the comments and she had some things to say. Okay, so this is one of the things Leah says. All right, she says, "Cap, not the reason, but why would a drunk clout demon I haven't seen in like a year know the reason?" Basically, she's calling him a drunk clout demon, not too far off from Kenny. All right. She hasn't seen or talked to this guy in a year. So how would he really know her reasonings for not wanting to deal with Lewis? Because keep in mind, a lot of the girls unfollowed Lewis. Okay. He was unfollowed after people saw him hanging out with Huda or whatever the case was. Okay. So I do believe all of PPG unfollowed him. That became some type of conversation about why everybody unfollowed him. And then here he is, this guy Isaac, that appears to be friends with Miguel and Lewis, coming to the front, having some things to say about Leah. Miguel wanted to confront him about that. They're doing all of this on a live stream, which leads to Leah having to come out and say more. All right. Now, she also goes on to say, let's see here. She goes on to say, "I don't know Huda. All right. There is no beef." And let me tell y'all, I really feel like a lot of people have been trying to create this beef between Leah and Huda from the moment Huda was still in the villa. Like, why? Like, that's so crazy. Like, it's just so weird. Who is fueling all of this? Because if y'all not trying to put her against Chelley and Olandria, now y'all over here trying to put her against Leah and stuff. It's a lot. So then she says, "I wish her well. I'm always happy to see a fellow Middle Eastern shine. I pray she protects her energy from all kinds of people. There's many reasons why we all unfollowed Lewis. Huda isn't one of them and never was." All right. She says they can try and spin it that way, but they know that's not the truth because I've said directly to, I guess, his face why. She says, "This live had 60 views. If you think any of this is for anything but clout, LOL, it's the month. I'm telling you." Okay. So I don't know if this is Mercury being in retrograde or whatnot, but it's crazy because the people have been acting up for some time now. Like, the Love Islanders have been cutting up. Okay. Now, Leah does go on and she has one more thing that she wanted to say. And this is what she says. She says, "Bro, you guys literally have no reading comprehension." It's about Lewis in all caps and his intentions. Point blank, period. All right. Reminder, you don't know him. We do. Okay. So there's that. All right. So she's letting y'all know right out the gate that his intentions for connected with Huda are not pure at all. And they just want to, I guess, give her a heads up and let her know just to be mindful and to protect her energy. Lewis is a clout demon. Let Leah tell it. It appears that he's on Perfect Match, and it may be another show that he has booked recently. He was caught sitting down on a podcast talking about how him going on certain shows or doing certain things, he thought that he was going to make a great amount of money from it, similar to Kenny, and never really made that amount, right? I didn't get all those deals. You ladies are getting like 50,000 and this, that, and the other for brand deals, and I'm not getting that. So people are believing that that's the reason he's connected with Huda. He's only connected with her to advance himself in an effort to make more money. Now, I do see that as being possible. It's a 50-50 chance. It could be that he genuinely likes her. They're just kicking it, having a great time. But then it also could be that, hey, like, nah, it's all about strategy for me. And since you've grown this large, platform, let me grow it with you in an effort, to propel myself. So should things not work out, I can go on and make whatever money and do is good or whatever the case, right? So I mean, that's up to Huda. She gonna have to be able to tell the difference between the two. I don't think she's at that place right now, but I mean, it's her life. She gonna live it. She gonna do what she want to do anyway, because that's just how she is. All right. Now there is more that I wanted to get you guys' thoughts on, because there were some Huda defenders, some Twitter users that feel like this when it comes to the Leah and the Huda dynamic. This person says, if you defend a girl who ignored her man's clout chasing friend until he went after Huda, you're getting banned from their Huda group. She says that she didn't care when Huda was hated on, but now that her man's friend is dating Huda, she suddenly cares. Go defend jealousy disguised as care somewhere else. So somebody responds to her and says, there were they, I guess she meant to say they were, okay? She says there were still friends with him when he dated Kaylor, by the way. Didn't know Lewis dated Kaylor, so that's interesting. Let's keep going. So then she says this, like, he been a clout chaser. It didn't start today, but somehow they decided to draw the line at him clout chasing with Huda. Yeah, bye. All right. So that's what someone says. And you guys may feel the same way. So definitely leave your thoughts and comments down below on whether you agree. If you believe that, the girls unfollowed Lewis because, listen, we do not rock with Lewis, and he has gotten 10 times worse than what he used to be. And him going after this girl like that is just so unfair, right? Or if you feel like, nah, the ladies really don't like Huda and they're trying to disguise it, and that's the real reason that they're not following him, because of Huda. Leave your thoughts and comments down below. Now, this did lead to Miguel coming out, all right, after everything went down, and this is what he had to say. He says, if you know me, you know I'm someone who's very private. If I have a problem, I deal with it personally. Okay, I figured that. So for Isaac to take that call on a live was so jacked up. That's definitely not your friend. Leave him where he at. However, the more I dive into this world, the more I see some people have different takes on that, and perspectives can get corrupted. People I call my friends feeling as though they have the right to talk on my relationship so negatively in such a public manner with no regard for how this might affect my girl's mental, making assumptions without first understanding reasons behind certain actions and using that to let people drag her name and drag my relationship is disgusting. I know that's right, Miguel. Stand up for you and your lady. Stand up for you and your lady. Okay? A man that's really into you gonna stand up for you like that. They ain't gonna let their friends play with you. See, his friends, in my opinion, are still in their playboy phase, whereas Miguel is in his settle down phase. And the two are often not going to align with each other. And because of that, you are likely going to lose some friends. And here we are. And unfortunately for him, it is happening on such a huge platform. So let's keep going. He says, I'm beyond disappointed. I'm beyond upset. And I honestly want no part of any of it. He says, it feels ridiculous. I'm even writing this message, but this the world I'm in, and everyone seems to need an explanation. So here it is. The people you thought I was close to, please remove that idea from your mind, because it's clear to me now we're walking two different paths. And to shed light on the certain topic, Leah and the girls didn't unfollow Lewis because he was dating Huda. They did it because, as women, the reasoning behind why he was dating her didn't sit right with them. Whether or not they are truly falling for each other at this point, I couldn't care less. I know that's right. I could care less. I don't give a damn what they got going on. I wish them nothing but peace, but my road is my own, and I would prefer if my name and my girl's name is no longer crossed into their world. I know that's right. I know that's right, Miguel. Miguel said, keep my name up out of it. And while you at it, get my girl's name up out of it too. Stop speaking on us. Stop. Whenever they do stuff, don't drag me and my girl into anything they got going on, because we ain't trying to be associated with it. It's dead. Okay? I don't play them games. Period. So that's what's going on. And I'm here for Miguel. I'm here for Miguel, sticking beside his lady and standing up to the guys, because I think that was very disrespectful for Isaac to take that call while he was on the live. That's just messed up. That's just so messed up. And then and then you outed the situation, like outed Leah, supposedly. Your girl unfollowed Lewis because she's talking to a girl she doesn't even know. Yeah, yeah, them ain't your friends. And I'm so glad Miguel drew a line in the sand to say, whatever you got me associated with, and whatever you think when it comes to me and my girl, dead. Remove that. Remove that from your minds, because that ain't me. That ain't us. Okay. So y'all heard it. All right. You guys just heard everything that's going on with Jana and Kenny. All right. Kenny got this social media. You guys let me know if you believe it's really Kenny or if you feel like this is just his page being hacked. Let me know your thoughts. Also, let me know your thoughts about Leah and Miguel. What are you thinking? Like, are you feeling like Leah don't like Huda or Leah don't really like Lewis? I don't know. I feel like she got a right to not care for either one of them if she wants. Like, it's her life. Like, y'all, I feel like a lot of times fans feel like they can bully people into liking folks. Y'all can't do that. They can only that person can make somebody like them. And if she doesn't like them, okay. And and just because y'all put her on a pedestal up here and think so highly, that don't mean everybody else has to. As much as we may like Janae, there are some people that can't stand Janae. That's y'all. That's okay. The fans, y'all kill me when y'all try to bully people into liking folks. Like, no, ma'am. Everybody's not with groupthink. Get that together. But that's all I got. I'm Jamie. That's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Okay, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamie. That's me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Tell him I preach to the choir. Stand with my feet to the fire. Give all the glory to God. Stand in the midst of these haters. I'm silent. Nobody can stop me. Just gotta check in my notification. Them numbers hit like it's a proxy. Cashed out at the ATM. And the ATL, they done made a gym. I've been kicking doors like the ATL. Got them trying to clone me like Agent Smith. Game time, I invaded gym. High elevated, I can face the rim.